Alrighty, well, hello, sinners. How are ya? I just assaulted my Wicked poster. Here's a hot take for ya. There's a lot of weird stuff on TikTok. I know this goes unsaid most of the time, and I for certain would never make a whole video about TikTok. Are you kidding me? You think I talk about TikTok? All jokes aside though, the subject of today's video might be the strangest account I've ever come across, and I don't put that lightly. If you watch Chad or Jarvis Johnson, you might already know who I'm talking about. I just want to give credit to the two of them because they were the first ones that I saw talk about this account. So I'll leave Jarvis and Chad's links down below if you want to check out their videos as well. But today we'll be taking a look at the TikTok account called Banana Loves You Too. Alright, now listen, I don't know who the fuck Banana is, but you better let them know that I'm not interested. Banana Loves You Too is run by a woman named Anna Rothfuss, and she is most known for terrorizing the general public with her very staged pranks and concocting the most useless and wasteful food/life hacks. For example, finally, a way to see if your eggs are fresh or not. Now, Anna doesn't check the date on the egg carton like the rest of us plebs. Instead, she does this.
Okay, here's how to tell if your eggs are fresh. Take a piece of bread, you're just gonna ball it up. You're gonna take your index finger and your thumb, and you're gonna pinch the bread. And you have to pinch pretty hard.
It's drying out your finger.
Yes, it's drying out my finger. Now you're gonna need something with air, that pumps air.
So from what we've gathered so far, in order to check if an egg is fresh, we need to be in a store. This won't work inside your house, so don't even try it. A perfectly good carton of eggs that you just pulled off the shelf. A loaf of bread that you also just pulled off the shelf. A styrofoam plate, now say it with me, that you just pulled off the shelf. And finally, a bicycle pump. For the life of me, I can't think of a simpler way to check if my eggs are fresh or not, so I'm relieved that Anna is here to demonstrate that for us.
And you're going to gently dry the top of the egg out.
Next, we have to take the bicycle pump and blow raw egg onto the area around you. Make sure you get it on the floor, your shopping cart, and especially on the display of soda cans you're using as a table.
So I'm gonna go back to the bread here in a second because I can feel my fingers are getting moist again, and it's really important that your fingers be dry. This is the only way to tell if your eggs are fresh.
The last thing that Anna needs is wet fingers. I mean, if her fingers are moist, then all of this was for nothing. Do you want to see Anna's efforts go to waste?
So now I should be able to grab this egg yolk with my forefinger and my thumb, right? And just pull it out of the egg white.
Stop. That's not a thing.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. All right, tell us whether this egg is fresh.
Yeah, this is gonna be amazing if this works. This works. Oh my gosh. Why does that, you can just grab a yolk like that?
Right out. This is a fresh egg.
The cameraman is acting like she just rescued a kitten from a tree. But really, if this was a genuine way to check if your eggs are fresh, it's not like Anna could use this egg afterwards. Like, what is she gonna do, stash it in her bag and wait till she gets home? Not only that, but she also touched a bunch of other stuff around her before she touched the egg and the bread, so neither is safe to eat anyway. She's probably gonna have to throw out the entire loaf of bread too. However, she also bit into a raw egg, so I don't think hygiene is #1 on her list of priorities. Before we continue, I do have a word from today's sponsor. Okay, now hang tight. I promise I won't be gone for long. In the meantime, please enjoy this ad while I go bite all the eggs in my fridge to make sure they're fresh. Well, hello. Whoa. Different shirt. If you're like me, then you drop your phone quite a bit. And hey, listen, I can't help that I have butterfingers sometimes. But this is why I'm so relieved and excited that Casetify is sponsoring today's video. Casetify is a wonderful company that makes phone cases that are stylish, slim, and protective. You can pick from a variety of colors and from their signature prints such as floral, marble, quotes, and even custom art collections. I picked out this really cool clear impact case with cherubs and another purple impact case with mushrooms and frogs and other cute gardening stuff on the back. You can also add your name or monogram to the back, giving you a truly custom case. If you're curious as to what custom phone cases I got, I received this really cool pink and blue neon sand case with my last name on the back, and a white sand impact case with my initials repeating. Their wide selection of designs really allows you to show off your style and your unique personality all through your phone case. Each case also has an antimicrobial coating to keep your case germ-free, and this coating kills 99% of bacteria. My favorite cases from Casetify have to be their impact and ultra impact cases. I love how they don't feel bulky in your pocket, yet they still offer superior protection. Casetify's impact and ultra impact cases are made with what's called cheat tech, and they're much more protective than the random cases you'll find on Amazon. Their impact cases are drop test approved for up to 6.6 feet, and their ultra impact cases are drop test approved up to 9.8 feet. I thought it would be cool to do a drop test with one of Casetify's impact cases, so that should be playing on the screen right now. I'm doing this drop test to demonstrate how reliable Casetify's military grade protection is. As you can see, I dropped my phone from a few feet and it looks just like it did right before I started the drop test. If you want your phone case to be stylish and protective, make sure you head on over to casetify.com/AnnaMarie to get 15% off your new favorite phone case. That's casetify.com/AnnaMarie to receive 15% off. Thank you so much to Casetify for supporting my channel, and now let's get back to your scheduled programming. Now that we learned how to check the freshness of an egg, it's time to figure out how to look at the inside of an avocado. You might think that this would be simple, right? I mean, you just cut that bitch open. The real solution might surprise you. What the actual fuck? How did they sneak a blowtorch into the store? Did security take a day off or something?
What? That's wild. Whoa.
Obviously, this is fake, which I know is hard to believe because why would anyone lie on the internet? However, I'm not gonna lie, this would be a really cool hack if you wanted to take some guac on the go with you. Maybe you want to go to Chipotle, but you don't feel like paying that extra $1.95 for a little bit of guac that's probably been sitting out all day. Instead, you can unzip the avocado that we all carry around in our purses, and boom, there you go. You have some fresh guac. And I understand, I know I'm gonna get comments about this. I know that they already make guacamole singles, but like, that's a waste of plastic. Why not eat it straight from the source and also save the environment? Greta Thunberg who? Now, I'm not encouraging Anna and her husband. I'm not saying that you should go out and light a blowtorch in a grocery store. I'm saying that this idea has potential. And I also love Chipotle, so that's probably clouding my judgment right now.
You're crazy.
I don't know why this part made me laugh. It kind of reminds me of that one meme of that girl sitting on a gorilla statue that's like, the normal Kelsey. The real Kelsey.
What the?
I'm sorry, did she just put rubber cement on her face? I mean, like, it's not gonna kill you, but you don't want that anywhere near your mouth. We're about to have another Gorilla Glue Girl situation on our hands. You just wait.
I don't want to get anything. I feel gross. I want to get out of here. I don't look good today. Like, I feel tired. My eyes feel weird.
You look tired this morning.
You don't look at me anymore.
Okay, I don't...
You never look at me anymore.
Yo! Jeez!
See, this is what happens when you let Momo have a TikTok. As you just saw, a common theme in Anna's public pranks is taking items off the shelves, using them, and then putting them right back. I really hope that she A, already paid for those items, or B, she does plan on paying for those items. Otherwise, that's super unsanitary and entitled. So we watched just a few of Anna's pranks, and there's so many more on her profile. but I think you get the gist. She's actually most renowned for her food and life hack videos, and I say hack very loosely because I have no idea who this is supposed to help. These hacks are what get her the most attention, and these are also the videos of hers that a lot of people, including myself, have the most issues with, but I'll get into that later. For now, I want to show you a few of these hacks just to give you an idea, and then later I will go into my issues with this kind of content. When I came across this first video, the caption alone had me highly concerned. It's what every mom should do with her children's baby teeth. Ugh. If your children have lost all their teeth, or you just have a bunch of random teeth laying around and you don't know what to do with them, first of all, stay away from me, but second of all, Anna has a solution for you.
This is what you do with the children's baby teeth. Pop them into a baking tin, soak them with lemon juice, and here's why. It will disinfect. It's a natural disinfectant, lemon juice.
Where'd you get the baby teeth, Anna? I'm almost positive you don't have kids, so where'd you get the baby teeth, Anna? But long story short, Anna drenches the baby teeth in lemon juice and then puts the pan in the oven to disinfect, because science or whatever. She does all that to make the worst piece of jewelry I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, which is kind of fun. It reminds you of your children's smiles as they were growing up. Pop the molars in.
What mother would not love this?
Most mothers, actually. It's kind of like if a serial killer made their own version of a macaroni necklace. And if I saw you with this necklace out in public, I would assume that you have dead bodies in your basement. Eleanor O'Neill and Kendall Ray have probably made videos about you. But just like her crafting skills, Anna's cooking skills also terrify me. In this next video, Anna makes her own version of a meat pie. And rest assured, she does throw basic hygiene out the window, so I hope you're all excited.
You need a lot of ground beef for this, okay?
Something about her squeezing the meat like it's a tube of Go-Gurt is so unsettling. I'm not religious, but I pray that Anna scrubbed the counter before she started this video.
Just do that first, and then we'll do a little roll like that. So now you take your macaroni ball, okay? And you put it right here in the center. This is Velveeta cheese, okay? You're gonna mold it as well, just like clay.
If you look closely, you can kind of tell that she has raw meat on her fingers as she's kneading the Velveeta like Play-Doh. I know it's all going in the oven, but I still want to remove my eyeballs with an ice cream scooper so I don't have to watch the rest.
Yep.
Ugh, there's raw meat on the rolling pin too! For fuck's sake, please wash your hands and your utensils after you touch raw meat. That's like cooking 101 right there. You can almost hear the salmonella cells multiplying on her counter.
Great. You can peel and put them all around like this. Great.
Oh, great. Now she puts it in a pan. Thank you, Anna, for finally doing the bare minimum. I'm sure this dish is gonna be absolutely stupendous.
Okay, and you pop it in the oven. We'll take it out in a few minutes.
Incredible!
Doesn't that look amazing?
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. Look.
Wow!
Oh, that looks so good.
Oh, did you see the mucus at the bottom of the pan towards the end? If you're gonna make something this outrageous, at least cook it all the way, please. The mud cake from Max and Ruby seems more appetizing right now. I don't even want to imagine the fumes in her kitchen after making one of these videos. I mean, the counter alone is a biohazard. But I'll admit, and I'll cut Anna some slack here, cooking isn't easy. Recipes can be hard to follow, and kitchen appliances do take some practice. And I'm gonna come clean. I'm 23 years old and I don't know how to use a can opener. So if you're like me, this next video will come in handy.
Okay, so you put the can right underneath where the wheel is gonna go. Dip the can in flour. Okay. You take the label off. You put it right here. You take the label off. You don't want the label to get like in the food.
Yeah, we don't want the label in the sauce. Tire tracks are fine, but the label, no, we can't have that.
These right here to catch the food.
Oh, that's kind of smart.
Flour around it.
Okay.
Just so it doesn't slip.
Tire tracks and flour in the sauce. And they say white people can't season.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah, you You gotta kind of switch it around a little bit. Yep.
right.
Make sure the containers are still lined up. Ready? Set.
Oh!
They did all that just to get one drop of sauce in the Tupperware. Yeah, I'd say it worked.
I'm out of diapers. You can make a diaper out of just a few things that you can get at McDonald's here. I'm just always on the go as a mom, and this happens to me all the time. This is just an easy kind of hack.
You just stop at a McDonald's and you get everything you need?
Everything you need.
You know, sometimes that Big Mac sauce goes right through you and you can't make it to the toilet. I mean, hey, you can't control when Mother Nature calls. So what better solution is there than to make a diaper in the McDonald's parking lot rather than buying diapers at the shopping complex right behind you? Nothing like wasting your time and resources.
You're gonna order a Big Mac.
Yep.
Okay. Get it without the sauce.
No sauce?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is absorbent on both sides. You're gonna
Yep.
mold it a little bit like that.
Okay.
You're gonna mold it to kind of the shape that you see there. You stuff that in there.
Just what you need. Food near your genitalia. That's what I call a DIY UTI. But it's not like Anna would actually wear the diaper, right? I mean, that would make this video weird.
You put this on. Yeah, you sometimes have to stretch the bag a little bit if it's
Yeah.
not your size, right? Yep.
That's really good.
Oh, now if you thought the diaper play and wasting food was unnecessary, these next couple TikToks will send you into an existential crisis.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
That looks perfect.
Really mush it around.
Excellent.
Sour candy. You're just gonna start loading up this tank back here. Obviously Sprite. Yeah. You wanna get your Sprite in there. Oh, here we go.
Wow. So it starts, oh look, it is. It's filling up.
Wow.
It's filling up.
I really hope this isn't the actual toilet they go in. Hey, if you didn't get a UTI from their Big Mac diaper, now you get E. coli from their toilet punch. To be fair, blenders are expensive. Then again, so is a plumber.
Yeah, go ahead and just get that in there. Get some ice in the punch.
Oh, nice. Got the punch. Here, one for you.
The punch is finally ready. Dig in. Wow, I love the chocolate you put on this. Nice touch. Little does he know, that's not chocolate. Those are poop flakes, Jeremy.
How'd you make it? The toilet bowl punch recipe.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. I think. And I'm alright.
Oh no, I cleaned the toilet before I made it.
I don't think that helps, Anna. Also, you gotta love the caption. DIY punch trick. Great for parties. If you actually make this for a party, you're gonna send all your friends to the hospital. Unfortunately, the toilet is a staple in her TikToks, as she's made many videos with it. She did another one where she made a giant milkshake in her toilet.
Oh my
Just
goodness,
1 second.
that is so extra.
Yeah. Yeah, just get a couple of cherries in there. Okay.
Go for it.
Look at it's churning it into chocolate milk. And then
It's
as it
going
comes
down.
up,
Wow.
it's turning into chocolate milk, and then you just get in there and you can sip it right up.
This milkshake technique is great for parties. Yeah, if you want to kill all your guests. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm convinced the Delta variant started in this toilet. However, the versatility of toilets extends far beyond making milkshakes and punches. You can also do arts and crafts.
Doesn't that
I think
look
it's
good?
ready to flush.
I think it is too. That's looking very cool.
Okay, yeah, keep it really still. 1,
Yep.
2,
I'm gonna jiggle the handle a little bit. Okay. Yep.
3. Go for it.
Well,
Yeah.
If you think about it, this hack is sorta like that one Jenna Marbles video where she hydro dips her Crocs. I mean, except it's a lot worse, but it's basically the same thing. I kind of like this hack, actually, because I got to think about Jenna Marbles. But Anna's ingenuity never ceases to amaze me, because not only can you make food in your toilet, not only can you do arts and crafts in your toilet, you can also get your hair done. If you don't mind getting fecal matter and leftover whipped cream in your scalp.
Take your shampoo, and you want to be generous, okay? You just want to be...
Oh, that looks really good.
Yep. See? Watch it. Watch it get cleaned. Watch it.
Wow.
Watch it. It
Going
got
down.
sudsy.
It's going down.
Oh, your hair's so smooth.
Yeah, this looks really.
Okay, listen, I'm fully aware this is for views, but what makes someone wake up in the morning and be like, I want to destroy my scalp today. Let's wash my hair in the toilet. If you were actually thinking of trying this, there's a huge possibility that your hair can get caught in the drain if it's long enough. And if that's the case, you're in trouble. Now that we've seen too many of Anna's videos, let's get into why people have a problem with her. Besides the fact that she posts outrageous content to generate views, and I mean, it worked. Jokes aside, a lot of people on TikTok have speculated that her videos cater to certain fetishes. Anna's never outright confirmed this, at least to my knowledge, but a lot of the behavior in her videos points to this being a possibility. For example, you have the man directing behind the camera, the perfectly manicured hands as she makes messy food in her kitchen, putting on the diaper outside in a public setting, and this behavior becomes more apparent if you dive into her page. Another common factor in her videos is conventionally attractive women taking off their bras and underwear. Some of it is voluntary, but also some of it is coercion. There's a video of Anna being locked in a dog cage, but they pass it off as a tutorial on how to pick a lock. In a different video, Anna is running around Home Depot wearing nothing but a cardboard box. Specifically, the one that stood out to me was this TikTok of Anna and her friend drinking liquids out of an ice luge. I'll play clips of it right now and you'll see what I mean.
Let's go ahead and do this one.
Yeah, put
Okay.
your mouth right
So here we go on the count of three. Ready? Okay, 1,
Really melty.
2. Here we go. Oh,
Ooh. Ew.
egg.
Oh, there's an egg?
Oh.
Between the way the blonde woman acts and the men in the back encouraging her, this TikTok looks like the intro of a corn video. And by corn, I mean replace the C in corn with the P, and that statement will make a whole lot more sense. Besides Chad, Jarvis, and a couple other creators, I haven't seen too many people talk about this weird side of TikTok. However, I did find an article on Yahoo Life that dives into this weird TikTok phenomenon. Are those disgusting food hack videos a sex thing? I'm not going to read the whole article, but I am going to go through a couple passages that are relevant to the conversation. Last month, food and dining publication Eater published an investigative piece on the person responsible for all these nauseating, not to mention super wasteful food videos. Turns out the man behind the curtain is professional magician, yes magician, Rick Lax, who runs a pretty large content network predominantly on Facebook Watch. Lax's official Facebook page has 14 million followers, and on it, you'll find endless weird and entirely scripted prank videos, from fake military reunions to suggestive magic tricks, to a deluge of conventionally attractive women demonstrating messy food hacks. But as Eater notes, these videos have seeped outside the confines of Facebook Watch to TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, where they are now tormenting the rest of us. If you haven't heard of Rick Lax, Drew Gooden made an entire video about him a little while back, so I'll link it down below if you want to learn more about him. Anyway, let's continue. But some internet users have had a different, more NSFW theory about what these repugnant recipe videos, along with some other videos from Lax's production company, might be masquerading as. On TikTok and Twitter, users are speculating these videos might fulfill some kind of erotic fetish. In one TikTok user posted by user Adali, there is a recording of one of these food videos from Facebook. Though it's unclear if this video is somehow connected to Lax, it shares a similar vibe with his I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. There's a thin, white, camera-ready woman handling raw meat, then doing something insane with said raw meat while a man eagerly films her. But the really unnerving part of this particular video arrives when the woman squeezes a lemon onto this weird raw chicken kebab, lets out a moaning yes, and then asks if viewers see that juice as the camera zooms in on the oozing lemon. For those unacquainted, the fetish many are speculating these videos might be fulfilling is called wet and messy fetish, or splashing, which encompasses an array of sexual desires. Splashing is a fetish where people enjoy being inside of, covered in, sitting on, etc., jelly-like or food substances. This can include food play such as cake sitting, being covered in frosting during sex, and all that good stuff, explains certified sex coach and sexologist Gigi Engel. It can also include non-food substances like shaving cream, jello, large amounts of lube, paint, etc. Basically, it's when you get a lot of sexual enjoyment from copious amounts of wet messiness during sexual play, whether you're actually having sex or not. Some have argued that while videos are totally fine, they should be on the appropriate platforms, and maybe not TikTok, a platform frequented mostly by teenagers. If you scroll through the comments of a video from one of Lax's fellow content creators, like Anna Rothfuss, or of a video discussing these kind of videos, you'll find a slew of comments from users expressing how uncomfortable, anxious, and creeped out the videos made them feel. And it's less about the obnoxious food mess than it is the general vibe of the video. Often the videos seem rushed, as if the actors are going to get caught by someone. There are obvious visual allusions to sexuality, like putting a stick of cheese into a sandwich hole, and the man filming the sequence always seems a little too excited about what he's witnessing. Of course, these are all just theories. As some have suggested, these videos may be popular for their sheer shock value, which garners clicks and therefore money. In this version of events, their resonance with any particular kink community may simply be a happy accident. That was a lot, but I hope you got the gist of it. I'll link the entire article down below if you want to read it yourself. Like I said earlier, and like the Yahoo article mentioned, we don't 100% know if there are sexual intentions behind food hack videos, specifically Anna's food hack videos. This could all be a way to get attention and to get people talking. No matter what the intentions are, this business model has certainly worked for Anna and her friends, and she's not the only one guilty of this. There are plenty of other creators who say and do shocking things for attention. However, where do I stand on this? Well, I don't want this video to come off like I'm shaming people with these kinks or fetishes. As long as everything is safe and consensual, I don't have a problem with it. And if Anna and her friends happen to be into sloshing or whatever else, that's perfectly fine. That's none of my business. But if her intentions are to cater to an audience that does have these fetishes and she doesn't disclose that information, I think that's highly irresponsible of her, especially since a large portion of TikTok users are children and teenagers that shouldn't be a part of fetish communities. While there are a lot of adults on TikTok, not every adult on there wants to watch this kind of content, or if they do, TikTok isn't the go-to website for that. It would be one thing if Anna put a content warning in her bio or even in the description of her videos to attract a certain group of people. This is actually something a lot of users on KinkTok do. And yes, KinkTok is a thing. It seems like Anna wants her videos to be viewed by a wider audience, and that wider audience can and probably does include children. And I can understand how children would want to watch this sort of stuff. I mean, Anna uses a lot of food in her videos, especially desserts. She talks in a very lively and animated voice, and that sort of staged prank content tends to draw in a lot of young kids. This could lead to children wanting to make a milkshake in their toilet, or it could also lead to children being exposed to a certain fetish in a subliminal way. And don't get me wrong, it's not Anna's responsibility to raise the kids of TikTok. At the end of the day, it's up to the parents to raise their children and monitor what they're doing online to make sure they're not looking at anything inappropriate. But if her intent is to make content, then it's her responsibility to communicate that, since there's a possibility that children can be exposed to kinks prematurely. This whole situation is very similar to how some children's shows hide sexual innuendos in their episodes. For example, there was a weird focus on feet in some Nickelodeon shows like Victorious and iCarly, and it turns out the producer was a creep with a foot that sexualized the young women he worked with. But these innuendos are subtle enough that you don't read into them at first, and they typically go over a child's head. However, when you look deeper into these moments, you realize that there was a double meaning that was hidden in plain sight all along. If you're posting mature content on a public website like TikTok, make that abundantly clear that you're going to do so, or post on a website that caters to an adult audience. And if you have kids, make sure you keep an eye on what they're doing online. I'm going to sound like a boomer in just a second, but unfortunately, the internet isn't safe for kids for a multitude of reasons, but that's a bigger conversation for a different video. What are your thoughts, though? Do you think Anna is just posting this shocking content for views, or do you think there are lewd intentions behind it? I lean more towards the latter, but I think it could also be a combination of the two. Let me know, though. I'm really curious as to what you guys have to say. If you want me to make videos on similar topics, let me know down below. I also have a Google form, so if there's anything you want me to talk about in particular, just let me know there. Make sure to follow me on all my social media, and that will be linked in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, give me a very small thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you again to Casetify for sponsoring today's video, and I love you guys, and I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye!